Her father owned the city, a sprawling kingdom of glass and steel built on ambition and cold, hard currency. He had given her everything a woman could ever want, a life draped in designer fabrics, a calendar filled with exclusive galas, and a future secured by an inheritance that could dwarf the budgets of small nations. Yet, from the dizzying height of her penthouse balcony, overlooking the glittering expanse he commanded, Isabella felt an emptiness as vast as the night sky. She possessed a world of material wealth, but was starved of genuine connection. In this gilded cage, her heart was the one asset her father couldn't purchase, and it ached for something real. Her world was a meticulously curated masterpiece of luxury, yet she chose a man with nothing but the kindness in his eyes and the calluses on his hands. Isabella found more wealth in the quiet kindness of her driver, Leo, than in her father's entire empire. It wasn't in grand gestures or expensive gifts, but in the small, unassuming moments that stitched their two worlds together. It was in the gentle way he'd meet her gaze in the rearview mirror, offering a silent, reassuring smile after a tense family dinner. It was in the shared laughter that echoed through a sun-drenched park as they traded stories, forgetting the chasm of class that separated them. Their stolen moments became her greatest treasures. Sharing a simple, greasy burger in a brightly lit diner felt more satisfying than any Michelin-starred meal. With Leo, she wasn't an heiress or a commodity. She was just Isabella, and for the first time, that felt like more than enough. Her father, a man who saw life as a series of transactions, could not comprehend a choice that defied financial logic. The confrontation was inevitable, a storm brewing in the heart of his corporate fortress. He raged, his voice thundering through the lavish office, each word a hammer blow meant to shatter her resolve. He threatened to disown her, to erase her from the family legacy, to leave her with nothing. He believed he could sever the bond with the same ruthlessness he used in his business dealings. But he couldn't break a bond forged in true love, a force more resilient than any stock portfolio and more powerful than any name signed on a contract. Isabella met his fury with a quiet strength, her decision already made. She walked away from the gilded cage, leaving behind the suffocating opulence and the crushing weight of expectation. Her escape wasn't for a life of ease, but for a life of love, a choice that baffled the world she left behind but made perfect sense in her own heart. On a simple street corner, far from the marble lobbies and chauffeured cars, she ran into Leo's arms, the embrace of sanctuary she had longed for. Together, they proved the richest hearts aren't filled with gold, but with each other. Standing on a hill overlooking the city that was once her prison, they held hands. Two small figures against a vast skyline, finally happy, finally free. Their future was unwritten, but for the first time, it was theirs to write.